All the villagers are gone. Ooh. A bottle is floating on the water. It is caught in the seaweed, just out of reach. I think there is something inside. Okay, we need a stick of some sort. I know where to find one of those. Well, I know where I've seen one. No? No, can't pick up stick. Oh, come on. That's some video game logic bullshit there. Do you know Kieran? Were you Kieran's friend? He was nice, but he didn't want to play much. He was mostly for going in the hills by himself. Was Kieran not scared of the marsh dwellers? No, he said he's seen them, and they were not as scary as Aunt says. I think that is why they took him. You think the marsh dwellers took him? Yes, for sure. Before he disappeared, he said he found a treasure, a disc with a beautiful drawing. He took it from the old house in the hills. Maybe the marsh dwellers wanted it. Nothing here. Maybe we'll come back this way for some sort of puzzle. Group of jagged rocks. Nothing further here. It seems to be Athena, goddess of wisdom, war, and the arts. She's dressed in armor, seeming ready for war. The statue appears to be very old. Its appearance suggests it would date back to ancient Rome. The noise of the swing gently being moved by the wind. It's the only thing breaking the silence. It is a safety bicycle. I don't understand how they managed to keep balance with such small wheels. It looks quite new, but the chain is broken. I may find a way to fix this chain. Screw, one chain. All over the shop. The mill wheel. Something is preventing it from spinning. A strange mechanism runs from the mill wheel shaft into the building. It seems to be lacking a small piece. Cog? The cog is way too big to fit between the gears. Looks only something smaller, thinner. Screw? Screw. So the kid took the screw from the mill for some reason. Kieran's playroom. The door is locked. The man appears to be dark and empty. I think that puts us back where we were. It does. And nothing else to interact with. An empty doghouse, and I think I slept here in many years. An old rowboat filled with stale water. Something sticking out of the water. It's like an umbrella. Yeah, worn out umbrella. Doesn't like it'll rain anytime soon, but there might be a purpose for it. Like retrieving a bottle. The water's so muddy I can barely see the bottom of the trough. Okay, so let's go to collect that bottle. Paper is rolled up inside the bottle. Gods remain silent as the fog settles. We may look for the king beyond the clouds, but find the queen with a fiery crown. Cryptic bullshit. trash bin filled with papers. There is a drawing on one. Okay. Into a village, a lake, and some sort of creature. So some sort of dragon burned a house down. In the middle of the graveyard stands an old elder tree, which the locals call a fearnog. Many lanterns hang from it. I do not know for what purpose. Random. Clicking things and see if I can make something work. No matter the strength of the structure, all buildings succumb to time, but whether it was an aegis or something else that ravaged this place, I cannot say. Oh, I know. Okay, I don't know. I thought it might work. I thought it might be useful. I got a funny feeling it's going to be necessary. So what I'm missing is a trigger. I found this drawing at the school. Is it yours? No. Kieran painted it a long time ago. The drawing is Kieran's. Could there be a clue here to his whereabouts? Is this the village? Yes, and the fearnog tree in the graveyard. That tree gives me chills these nights. On reunion, they got them little lanterns on it. They look like evil eyes, staring into you. What is this? The burrow of the hill. That one up there. But you can't get too close. The crooked one sleeps at the bottom. What about these buildings? Don't know. Never seen them before. What is this? That is a crooked one. They say a villager defied it, and next day her house was burned to the ground. They say it was a crooked one, paying her back. That's the house where Kieran found the treasure. Do you know how to get there? Sure, it's easy. Ah, solitary house. How do we get the map up? Being done here. I know. We have back and we have the option to pick. I'm trying to remember. No, I'm trying to remember these controls and stuff. Yeah, here we are. A wicker statue sporting a pair of animal horns. The twigs look fresh. That's not ominous at all. This must be the house the child was telling me about. Kieran was here just before his disappearance. A mailbox. The envelope is very old, it's stamped returned, and there's a letter inside. My dear cousin, I am doing poorly. I would ask that you not call upon me here at Alice Moor. Not now, not nor ever again. Please keep grandmother's ring. I believe that she would have wanted you to have it. Yours faithfully, Brigid. There's something else in the envelope. A ring. An iron ring. Well, you know what it's supposed to do now. Yeah, I like tempting fate. My favourite pastime. Use ring on self. Use ring on thing. Can't use ring on hole. Okay then, that was a bad idea. Nothing happened. Oh, I know. Hehe. My brain does work. It's just a bit defective with years of alcohol. What's that sound? I think that was a door opening. Maybe it's done something else. Mausoleum, perhaps? Oh. A Roman statue lies shattered on the ground. Destroyed such an ancient statue. Could this really be part of the festival? Curious and curious. Or is locked. The man appears to be dark and empty. The Roman statue's been thrown down and replaced with a wicker one. Pretty darkness. I cannot hear a thing. Ooh. Everyone's scarpered. Where to next? That's the question. The villagers must have come somewhere. They come up here. Basement or something? I think this basement once have housed a library. It looks like it was not burned as badly as the rest of the house. Even so, little here remains intact. Well, we made progress at least. Remains of the books scorched by the fire. Most of the pages are ashy or blackened, so the text isn't ineligible. Brace, a tool that could be used for drilling holes in wood. Could be useful later. Aha! I know what it's for. Oil. A an ornate chest. It was inside. Its inside untouched by the fire. It was probably opened after the inferno died down. There was a diary inside. It is sealed Brigid Latesend. Several pages towards the end are missing. 7th of August, 1801. Words cannot express the gratitude that I felt for Aunt Marie's bequest. May her dear soul rest in peace. The house is just what I needed to still my nerves after the exhausting pace of life in Dublin. 10th of September, 1801. I would not have thought to find such a remarkable library hidden away in the basement. It includes several magnificent tomes on the most picturesque customs of our land. 21st September 1801. I found Aunt Marie's diaries next to an old iron disc, but the contents of the diaries were appalling. What could have happened that dear old Marie would write such things? The damnable place that she speaks of, I must know if it really exists. I have resolved to investigate our family's crypt. It would be prudent to wait until dusk before travelling to the Northern Cape, so as not to be seen. 25th September 1801. The Abbey was such a state of decay that it was nearly impossible to find the mural painting in the dark. Fortunately, a dim light happened to shine through a gap in the wall, illuminating the face of the sentinel. I believe Aunt Marie's iron desk is needed to open the secret passage. 10th of October 1801. Is this the legacy of the Ladesend? I can stand to bear it no longer. Fire will put an end to this blasphemy and cleanse the land of our family's curse. And should the fire prove insufficient, may this testimony serve as a warning. Miss Layton may have found something aberrant in her family's crypt. If I could find out what it was, I may learn about the Crone Maiden. My intuition tells me that I must act tonight, or else it will be too late. Old Abbey. This side of the basement seems to have collapsed during the fire. Looks like some sort of makeshift bed. Was Kieran sleeping in this terrible, lonely place? Look, a statue is burning. Who did this? It's a warning. Now, before we go to the Old Abbey, we're going to go to the hills. I want to test a theory. Ooh. Damn, I'm good. Not. The wicker statue stands like a silent guard. Its presence makes me uncomfortable, as though I trespass on forbidden grounds. You probably have. This must be the old abbey that Brigid Lidsen described in the diary. Could the Crone Maiden be here? Brigid mentioned a dim light, but I can see only darkness. dome appears to be Roman in origin. It's in better condition than the other ruins. Can't see anything interactable. What if the burning wicker is an indication of there's nothing more in an area? Maybe. Some sort of game mechanic.